Hey YouTube, it's your girl Oddie K, and today's video. Actually, I already filmed a video like this, right? It's on Shane Dawson. I'm not gonna beat around the bush, except I am gonna completely beat around the bush because I'm gonna have a long intro, and you guys can skip to whatever time the video actually starts if you don't want to hear the intro. Just get into the juice and the meat. But essentially, I've been filming this video, like I've done filmed this video, and editing. Because I filmed. Let me just. So the video that I had filmed ahead of time was pre the apology and pre D'Angelo Wallace's Shane Dawson video, which y'all should totally watch if you guys want to know all the things that Shane Dawson done, because D'Angelo Wallace is a king and I've been following him before Karmageddon and all this. But I didn't want to reiterate the things that were said by D'Angelo Wallace and other creators who have been making Shane Dawson videos, so I'm just trying to minimize how long my original video was and just get to the points. Yeah, just like I said, there are several videos about Shane Dawson. If you're on this video, you probably already know why Shane is in hot water, why he's losing mass subscribers, followers on all his social media platforms, and I'll just give you a little Cliff Note versions, like the Cliff Note version that you're gonna try to take your quiz on, but you're not gonna know because it was missing stuff. Essentially, a year ago, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star made a documentary. Along with that documentary, Jeffree Star ended up getting in drama with Tati and James Charles, where Tati canceled James Charles over the vitamins, but also because of he's a sexual offender, which is I don't know if it's true. There's a voice note going around right now, and it's probably not credible. I've been thinking it hasn't been credible, but I'll continue to that later. Very later, maybe not even in this video later, if you guys want me to, because I've been having thoughts about it, but it's all good. But yeah, so Shane also supported Tati. Jeffree further amplified those thoughts, the thoughts that people have that James is a sexual offender, a sexual predator. And yeah, essentially James Charles showed the proof that he wasn't, and it's been put into rest. Then the next documentary that Jeffree Star and Shane are making 6 months after the event, they bring in drama, but then the actual documentary doesn't have it. They're like, I'm done with that, don't talk with me. Yet Jeffree Star keeps on bringing it up, even though he continues to say he's done, he's over, he's through with it. And where that leads us is now people have been talking about how it seems like Shane has had some part in it, which we've always been thinking that maybe Jeffree had something to do with it, but not Shane. But Shane had some part to do with it, and because that's going on, that further tied into he made his apology and whatnot, and then from his apology, when I say apology, I mean the Twitter one. From there, he deleted that apology, said he was too soft to handle it. He's an empath, okay? From that apology, he made his YouTube one taking accountability, which didn't do well. I thought it was just a Jenna Marbles apology ripoff. And then from there, everyone saw the mass deleted videos, started checking them out, ended up getting canceled, and everyone's I guess this is where we actually start into it if you guys wanted to miss that juice and tea that I didn't very clearly explain. But he's allegedly a pedophile as well as blackface, and calling someone a sex offender. They're the main reasons why he's getting canceled. But at the same time, I can't help but first of all, I'm not trying to forgive Shane Dawson, right? I do not support anything that he does. It's disgusting. I don't think I have to say that. I don't support Shane Dawson. I was never really a big fan of his content. I always knew he existed because honestly, I've been glued to YouTube since the age of 12, which is not good, but and so I knew he always existed on the platform. I knew how big of a presence he had on the platform, but at the same time, it just astounds me that people never knew how that old Shane Dawson was edgy. I thought that was just something that we all knew. Everyone's saying that they're shocked about this, shocked about that. Shane Dawson, how could he he was, back in the day, he was friends with Onision. Him and Onision had the same group, the same following, the same little kids talking about am I missing something? Am I in a parallel universe where well, I mean, obviously not because the clips are out, but did no one ever just remember that when they were watching his content? But I just honestly kind of find it not funny, but suspect, if you will, that the deplatforming, because Shane Dawson isn't really off of the platform, but he's been silent, but essentially the canceling of Shane Dawson was this effective in a sense because someone else who's done very similar things to him, maybe even worse, but that's up to you to decide, is Onision. And I'm uncertain if you guys are aware of last year's the grooming allegations against Onision, in which he brought in fans who were minors. His husband was once a minor that like that he saw and he met up and all that. And I mean, I don't know if Shane has touched kids, and I won't say that he will or won't. That's up for your decision based off of what you've seen. But the fact that, to me, there is more proof against Onision, and that YouTube didn't take a big step into this. Like, honestly, as much as YouTube cares, what I'm essentially trying to say is that YouTube didn't care about the fact that like there are like pedophiles on their platform, because there's pedophiles everywhere. But like if their biggest creators are pedophiles, they don't, like, I don't know, I never see YouTube actually take action with it. I think this case was honestly different because of the fact that Jaden and Jada Smith got involved. I think that's what I was trying to say, that the juxtaposition between Shane Dawson and Onision is very like they're very similar yet very different. Because I mean, Onision was actually run off this platform by mass dislike, but I feel like Shane still has the support of many people, but at the same time, it's like YouTube has deplatformed him and everything. So I feel like YouTube tends to cater to popular people and whatnot, but I guess they were forced to make that decision. Like I feel like a lot of us think this, that eventually Shane Dawson's demonetization will be taken off and he will be able to make profit off of YouTube again, and most likely that will be the case, honestly. But as for now, this is what's happening. Another point that I wanted to bring up is that there's this video and it's sus. It is suspect as hell. It was called How One Tweet Can Ruin Your Life by John Ronson. And he's essentially talking about how cancel culture for people bringing up stuff into light. And at the time that this was trending, this was like 3 weeks ago. And that was like the height of all the Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star stuff, people bringing up stuff back into the past. And to some degree, I think, like, yeah, we shouldn't necessarily deplatform a person or like get them off of social media. We should look for them to grow and hope that they can grow, inform them, because some people may be ignorant or like understand to an extent where they're coming from. Like, I'm not trying to excuse racism or homophobia or transphobia. I'm just trying to say that maybe like tone doesn't really carry well in text form, and sometimes we should try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But I just found it like so coincidental that this started trending. Like, because I mean, I don't know the SEOs to this, or the tags to this, but it was just sus. I felt like this was YouTube's way of manipulating us to be like, oh, like Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying this because of the fact that like Tati said that her first Bi Sister video was asked to be removed by YouTube, and so I wouldn't be surprised, because YouTube can honestly, if YouTube can put any type of video that they want, they can prevent things from being on the trending page, and prevent things from like put stuff on the trending page. Then of course they can put a video in all of our recommendations that we would watch, right? That's what I'm thinking. Because everyone, like, because when you see how could one tweet ruin your life, you're automatically thinking of cancel culture. When you think of cancel culture, you're probably thinking about some of your, like, people that you're standing or people who you know are currently getting canceled. And so of course you're going to watch that. And I think it was meant to placate us, especially since I think it was filmed in 2015, 2014, 2015. I'm going to say it was July 16, 2015. When was it? 5 years ago? What was it? July 20th, 2015. Ha, I was close. But yeah, I just found it sus, and I was like, interesting. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to mention. Like, do you guys want me to speak on Karmageddon as a whole? I planned on talking about the apologies, both of the Twitter and video apologies of Shane Dawson, of Tati Westbrook, and of Jeffree Star, and give my thoughts of it. Maybe all their own separate videos, or one video as a whole with Shane Dawson's being the same, like all of Shane Dawson's being the same, and giving more thoughts on that. I also just wanted to state as a whole that I'm not a drama channel. I just want to get that clear. I may comment on drama, but I'm not a drama channel. I ain't getting the facts firsthand. But I love drama. I hate that I love drama, but I do. And I think it's human nature to love drama. But that can be its own whole separate another video, okay? But I just wanted to know that I'm not a drama channel. I will comment on drama, but sometimes I just want to comment on everyday things like milk. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you guys are saying milk? Can someone really make a whole ass commentary video on milk? Don't challenge me, that's all I have to say. I will make a commentary video on milk. You know, I have so many things I could say about milk, whether that be powdered milk, syrup and milk, chocolate milk, strawberry milk. Oh my goodness. Strawberry milk? I could never. But yeah, I am not necessarily a drama channel. I just wanted to let you guys know that firsthand. But I want to thank you guys all for supporting me. If you guys want to check out my spicy tweets, follow me on my Twitter. If you guys want to check out my beautiful snaps, or not snaps, but pics, check out Instagram. I don't ever post on really either of those platforms often, like besides like the little like sneak. I mean, I talk on Twitter a lot. Instagram, but yeah. subscribe if you want to, like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. And do you guys agree with me? Do you guys think it's sus that that video appeared all out of the blue? And like, am I the only one seeing like the juxtapositions between Shane and Onision? Like, they were oddly similar, yet their ways of leaving the platform, if you can call Shane leaving the platform, like, are they the same? Also, did you guys know about Shane Dawson's past? Like, I feel like everyone that I've watched so far never knew about Shane Dawson's past, and I'm astounded. Like, I'm actually astounded. I feel like I'm in another parallel universe where like no one knew about that stuff and it was swept all under the rug. But I mean, I guess it was somewhat swept under the rug. But yeah, I'll see you next time. O.d.k signing out.
Start your computations. Go.